Get ready! Just got a phone call from a courier service to say a special parcel is in fact arriving in the next 30 minutes. So I'm on my way to unbox it, show you guys what's going off, and I've got some huge news about this sponsor joining us this year because, I mean, it's a serious pinch me moment, really. It's there! Stay calm, Al, stay calm. Now, before we grab the box, I need to do it quite quickly because it is raining. Northern Ireland, great. Having reviewed a lot of golf products over, what's it been now, 12 years, I do get a little bit desensitized to new stuff. So clubs especially, a lot of clubs arrive. It's very exciting. I do everything I can to try and get that new club feel when you don't get a lot of clubs sent to you. It's a very lucky position to be in, but I would do anything to have that rare new club feeling. I get it every now and again, I do, especially a new personal custom fitted set. But there are a few things that I still get extremely giddy about, and today's thing is definitely one of those things. Now, I wanted to come to Lisbon because I felt like this deserved more than a dark and dingy office as an unboxing, to be honest. The problem is, it's Northern Ireland, the weather. So it's dry, slightly overcast, very overcast, but it's dry. Really? Why does this happen every time we film? This just looks like a box, doesn't it? It is just a box, but there's many things that come with this box that I am proud of. I'm still pinching myself as of right now. The channel, as of this point of filming, is not 100,000 just yet, but we're getting very close. 11 years on, every single day, I still pinch myself that this is my job. And what a year it has already become, having interest from brands that I would only have dreamt of. And I remember thinking, looking at the point of sale in the store of the ambassadors that were sponsored by said brand. And I just remember thinking to myself, I'm never going to be good enough to be on tour. So I'm never going to get sponsored by a brand like this. At this point, YouTube golf content creation wasn't really a thing. You know, we had our iPhone 3s and 4s and we did a bit of terrible quality videos, but it wasn't a thing. And I suppose just there and then you write off any chances of being sponsored by a brand like this. 2025, I get the call, said brand is interested in me. Pinch me. So here we are in 2025, showcasing not only this box, but a partnership I don't believe is happening, I think is fair to say. So guys, I just want to say thank you. When we hit the 100,000 subscriber mark, I'll create a video with a bit of a breakdown of what's happened over my content creation career, a lot of things. But right now, I'm proud to say I am being sponsored in 2025 by Ecco Golf, and this is their latest offering. I remember this shoe in its first ever iteration, its first generation of this shoe, without giving it away. Ladies and gentlemen, the new Ecco Biom H5. Woohoo! What a stunning golf shoe that is. This is my third pair of Eccos this year, and I don't want to gloss over how good these shoes are. If you've had a pair of Eccos, you get it. So the Biom H5, everything you need out of a golf shoe, let's be honest. This is the 5th generation Biom hybrid, and I was there for the first one. It was great then, but look at that. It's even better now. So quickly talking about the tech of this shoe, we've got the Ecco Tex waterproof membrane built in, so keeping your feet dry, very important in Northern Ireland. Then we've got the BIOM Natural Motion technology, which not only helps with a very comfortable fit, it also helps promote a very powerful transition at impact. Then we get to one of my favourite parts of this golf shoe. If you look around the sole, of this shoe, you'll see like a rocky texture. And this is a nod to the origins of golf, the Scottish Highlands. And not only do I love this for its eye candy and its unique selling point of the shoe, I like it because it symbolises Ecco. Very friendly brand, acknowledging where the origin of golf came from, but then wrapping it around the best Danish innovations. And if you're not so much a leather golf shoe fan, there's also a textile version as well, which is rather saucy. And I know what he's going to say. He's going to say it's good because it's sponsored. Now, I think the majority of people that have said that have never tried an Ecco Golf shoe, because if you've tried it, you understand this. If for whatever reason you haven't got on with an Ecco shoe, I'd advise on putting them on the right feet. Left is left foot, right is right, and then come back. So, moment of truth, always a bit worried about filming in the men's locker room. You might get shown something you didn't really want to see. Yeah, but joking aside, these are like slippers. They are so comfortable. I feel very, very low to the ground, which funnily enough is part of the design of the shoe. Feeling grounded, not like you're on high heels and there's no energy transfer. You are part of the ground, and I feel it, really. There have been a few moments where I've gone, you know what, this is definitely a partnership it's just perfect, because not only are they very serious about the feet, not that I'm serious about the feet, really, but you know what I mean, Danish shoe gurus, some of the best who have ever done it, but they want to have fun. One of the perfect examples of that was the launch of this shoe in Orlando. We had a random golf club event, Eric Anders Lang's great social format that, I don't know how many there were of us, there was probably 30, 40, all playing in a scramble. And it was just so much fun. Music, good vibes, doesn't matter whether you top it or you fat it, which is probably a good thing. But the best part about it was a recipe for a terrible day. It was dark, it was unprecedented temperatures in Orlando, it was freezing cold. And it didn't stop raining, didn't dampen anybody's spirits, and it's probably the most fun I've had on a golf course in like the last 10 years. Me just chatting here has really been an excuse to just appreciate how comfortable these golf shoes really are. The comfort level is that high, it's confusing, because it's like, should I be playing golf now or sitting in front of the fire relaxing? They're that comfortable. I know you're thinking this is not a real review without testing these babies out. So we're doing a BIOM H5 7-iron challenge. Escalated quickly, didn't it? Dog legs to the right. What can we score in these extremely comfortable shoes? That is A1. That is. So guys, in order for this to be a proper test, I had to hit it in the rough, you know, for testing purposes. 170 in, but it's straight into the teeth. That's gonna have to go. Yep. Wet. Yes, splash. Don't worry though, because that was a world first. Because I was the first ever person to be that comfortable watching my ball go in the water. Thank you, BIOM H5. So on that very wet bombshell, I just want to say, guys, seriously, thank you so much for supporting me over well over a decade. Thank you so much to Ecco for joining Team Al. I think it's more Team Al joining Ecco, to be quite honest, but still, wow. And last but not least, thank you so much, BIOM H5, for the comfort. Bye!